Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is August the 14th, 2023. We're going to talk about Marathon Digital today because they had earnings. And you guys can see from this article from CoinDesk that they missed their second quarter earnings and revenue estimates. Now, it's just an estimate. So why do you think the market will react if it's just an estimate? It's impossible for you to hit it on the head every time on an estimate. But seemingly everyone tries to justify price of the stock off of how the business makes money, whether or not they made enough revenue or if they missed it. Now, this goes all the way back on August the 8th. So this is old information. This is old news. Today's the 14th of August. So why could this be impactful to the stock's price? You guys can see it. Marathon Digital, one of the largest Bitcoin miners in North America, missed on both the top and bottom lines. In its second quarter earnings report on Tuesday, the miner reported an adjusted loss per share of 13 cents on revenues. They're losing money of 81.8 million compared to FactSet analyst estimates for a loss of 6 cents on revenues of 83.4 million. But either way it go, they're losing money. So why would the price be where it's trading at anyway when the business is currently losing money? Now, back on August the 8th, the shares of Marathon was flat, $15.73 in after hours trading. They are almost up 360% though, this year alone. Okay. Now, here's the chart. Okay. I did a price prediction in Marathon right there on the 29th of July. You guys can see it. And I was looking for the price to go higher. Yeah, at that time. But now look at the information that we have on the chart now. What do you think? Is the market in Marathon still bullish, or is it entering bear territory to where we can suspect price continue to go lower? Because one negative thing is that price in Marathon is now trading below our support area of $15.25. That was where I had the market holding in order for us to see a continual movement to the upside. And it fell on August the 7th. So from that standpoint alone, we should not be bullish into the market in Marathon, even on top of the negative earnings that they reported. Okay. So if you did not see our video literally the day that we did it, or the first day of Monday, that was the only day, and maybe a couple of days after, to where we saw market hitting our targets. Now, I'm not sure what my targets were, but I wasn't massively bullish. Like, look at this. We had our ultimate area TP in Marathon at $18.25. On the 31st, the high came in at $17.79. So we fell short. It happens. So it wasn't too much in terms of profitability from us losing 8.97% versus us gaining 9%. Okay. Now let's straighten this up though, because you can see how price now in Marathon, which we're going to talk about, is trending down. Yep, you see that, right? Since the high of July the 14th to today, the price in Marathon has dipped. It's going lower. Let's look at this on the weekly chart first. Okay. Now, we could possibly see the market initially try to hold price around 14. Because the price action over last week closed off the lows, it tells me that there's some buyers in the market in Marathon there. Here it is on the 2-weekly chart. I don't like the 2-weekly chart. In fact, it still looks bearish to me. That $14 may not even hold. So our next area for us to see Marathon come towards will be here. Okay. The high of this 2-weekly price bar. And then the third one would be down here. Okay, now I'm not saying that's going to go that low right now. I'm not saying that, but we have to get adjusted to the change that is currently on the charts for Marathon. Now, this could be the biggest area that we can see price in Marathon really run. So all in all, this market is still bullish in Marathon. Just look at the chart. Take a look at the trend. We're still trending. The price has just broken away from the trend. So we need to allow it to come back down to the trend line. That's all. Okay. So let's go back and look at Marathon here on the 5-day chart. I do suspect we got a little bit lower to go. These are my targets. First one is 14. Second one is 13.30. And then the third is around 12. Okay. So let me put this on the chart and get rid of these lines because I don't want to cause no confusion off of the charts. Okay. So that first target for Marathon is, like I said, 14, which is 6.17%. My second target is going to be around 13.25. That is 10.94%. And then my third target would be here around 12, which is 19.5% move to the downside. Now that would take us back to the trend. Okay. And that's where I really want to see the market in Marathon get to confirm that buyers are still here. Okay. And especially as we continue to see this market in Marathon trade below this line, we're going to continue to expect price to go that direction. Okay, so I'm finished. Give me your thoughts about its earnings miss, even its revenue miss in the second quarter for Marathon. Do you think that's going to impact the price? Do you think we're going to continue to see market go lower? Give me your thoughts. Hit that like button, share the video, and also subscribe to the channel as well. Make sure you maintain the profitability. And as always, trade different. Let me go ahead and fix this up. There we go.